They're calling for a boycott of Drake's Iceman album, and I'm here for it.
I'm calling for a media blackout when this Iceman album drop. Once again, I'm calling for a media blackout when this Iceman album drop. And what I mean by that is, I don't think any of us should make YouTube videos, react to the album in any way, shape, or form on this platform. That's just how I feel. You see what I'm saying? And before I get into breaking down why and all the different stuff, I just want to say, I'm not mad if you choose to decide to react to the album. I don't think the YouTube subscribers and the people that support us should be pointing fingers and saying he's compromised if they react to the album or nothing like that. I don't think so, especially because some accounts are purely reaction channels. So, of course, take that opportunity, do what you got to do, okay? But what I'm saying is, I think we've reached a point in time where this has very serious implications. This situation in hip hop right now has very serious implications, bro, and like ramifications. We've reached a point in this territory of this lawsuit where it is very clear that this dude is trying to decimate the art form in whatever way, shape, or form he can, even if he makes it become to where people look at artists who are in this art form as liabilities. Whatever he got to do to crush the very same thing that he feels rejected by, I think he's going to do that. He is a man on a vindictive mission right now.
What up, words? Your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapp to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Listen, Jalopy Bungus, salute to Jalopy Bungus. This young man is doing a real big, good job, gang. And what he's doing is he's fighting a good fight. It's only a few of us fighting this fight, but in a real way, where we're going into the trenches and getting our ass kicked, beat up in these damn squares on Twitter and this, that, and the third. Sometimes you feel like, man, I can't go in here today, man. Some days you just got to take a break because they get so ridiculous. They really only got real power. The Drake stands and fans, they got a chokehold on X. And when we go in there, we got to put our helmets on, gang. We got to put our weaponry, our armor and shield, because you go into Twitter, gang, they are ruthless. They are relentless, but that's the only place they got power. Any sane person would never go in there, but people like Jalopy Bungus, he puts his videos up and he speaks his mind. He's fighting a good fight. And what he said, I agree. I'm going to back him up, and I'm even going to take it a step further. Jalopy Bungus is saying when Iceman drops, we should not react to it. There should be no reaction videos unless you are a reactor that needs your channel to eat. But other than that, we shouldn't really give that record any light of day. And that is, I'm 100% behind that. I'm going to tell you why. Because he's right. This is deeper than just the rap battle. At this point, Drake is trying to reframe and change the way everything is done in hip hop. He's trying to make it where the labels are, they're going to start combing through lyrics. They're going to start censoring artists, gang. They're going to be afraid to put out certain things. They're going to be afraid to let you say what you need to say. They're going to start taking away your freedom of speech. Drake doesn't care. Drake knows he's cooked. So he's trying to burn the whole shit down. He thinks his fan base is going to keep him afloat while he burns hip-hop down and goes against everything that we stand for. And at this point, if we're still arguing with people about why this lawsuit is whack, this, that, and the third, then they don't get it. They don't want to get it. They're not fans of hip-hop. They're fans of him. So if we go and start reacting to Iceman, which that's what it needs more views on YouTube. See, these records, they need those reactors. Because there are going to be people, there are people, when I say something's out, they'll be like, oh, I didn't even know it was out. I'll say an album is out. When I cut quite a few of his things, I've did a video on, and people in the comments like, I didn't even know this thing was out. Oh my God, I didn't even know till you said it. So when we do these videos, we are promoting their music. Believe it or not, I don't know if Drake or his fans know, he doesn't get there just by his name recognition alone. They think that he could just come out, drop something, and everybody wants to hear it. No, it's a series of events. It's promotion, it's radio, it's all kind of press, and it's reaction videos. And like what we did with Target, gang, I don't know, we still boycotting Target, but Target lost a couple $2 billion when the community decided to boycott Target over the cultural, when they reverse their DEI, this, that, and the third, they lost over $2 billion and counting. So it didn't really work out well for them. And when we flex our muscle and we're upset about certain things, it becomes an issue. So what I'm saying is, when Drake drops, he's gonna need them reaction videos. He's gonna need us to be like, yo, that shit sucked, da 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 da. Because for everybody that goes to my channel and clicks it like, yo, it really did suck. It's another person that didn't know what was going on, so they went and go checked it out. So if we do a video with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views, that's 50,000 people that didn't even know that album was out. So now they're gonna go over to their Spotify, click play, and play the whole Iceman. Now think about it. If you got 2, 3, 4, 500 reactors, what's thousands of reactors? So if these thousands and thousands of reactors are reacting to the Iceman, guess what? That's free promo. And then what's going to happen? These goofy ass Drake fans going to be right on Twitter in their safe space. I told you the boy did it again. He's back. He's number one. Da, da, da. They're not going to acknowledge all the reactors. They're not going to acknowledge all the people who went and streamed it just because they were curious. They don't care about none of that. They just want to go number one. It's going to give him a footing again. It's going to give him a place to say, I told you so. I'm Drake. I'm that guy. Da, da, da. He's not that guy. He's never been that guy. But the power that we're going to bestow on him by running to this thing and giving it the energy it needs, the views and the clicks and whatever, this, that, and the third, the zeitgeist movement it's going to have on Twitter, because it's going to be very, very crucial that thing has some staying power on Twitter. It needs to be active for 24 hours at least on Twitter, where you say all the things that are the trending topics. That needs to be a trending topic. Because if it's not, that's why albums flop. They need to be trending topics on Twitter, Facebook, da da da. Now, if no one's reacting, if we do a media blackout like Jalapi's saying, it's going to be bad. I'm going to go even a step further. And I don't know how y'all feel about this. I say don't even play the shit. Not even react. Don't react. I say don't even play it. I'm just going to be honest. I'm saying don't play the shit at all. Because what they don't realize is everybody needs both sides. The reason GNX is so successful because both sides are still listening, believe it or not. All these angry Drake fans that have so much animosity toward K-Dots and we're the K-Bots and this, that, and the third, they're still going over there listening to Luther, gang. I'm just going to be honest. It cannot go number one just off of your own fans. It's just a fact. Luther's on the charts 22, 23 weeks. That's because more people are listening to it than just his regular normal fans. New fans are coming. Believe it or not, a new fan could come up 20 weeks later. So different people are going to click that thing. If we as a culture, listen, I'm the culture, you the culture. If we as a culture, we're not going to play that shit at all. We're talking about a number 8 debut. We're talking about number 7, number 8 debut as opposed to number 1. Because all of us going to be curious. We're going to be like, yo, I want to hear what he going to say about Kendrick. Da, da, da. And God forbid, he's going to say something. He's going to say something. The album can't sell if he doesn't say anything. So he's going to say something, and then we're all going to go click it. I would say wait till that shit, whatever clip comes out on Twitter, and react to the shit on Twitter because he gets no money from that. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know what you think you're going to miss anyway by listening to this shit. I don't know what's going to be so groundbreaking on there. We already know everything about this guy. He's petty, vindictive. He's sad. He's lonely. He's angry, bitter. So what are we really going to get out of this album? You're not going to get no growth. He's not going to confess to nothing. He's not going to be telling you, okay, I was wrong in the battle. I should have said this, that. He's not going to say, oh, I lied. He's not going to do none of that. It's going to be a bunch of shit to please his fans, and they're going to run with a whole bunch of narratives, but that shit going to fizzle out in a week. Them fans can't carry them narratives too long. Right now, they got Pinocchio popping, but that's not going to last that much longer. They already fizzled out. They already got tired of that already. So what I'm saying is, and this shit ain't shit to me to do, because I can easily not listen to the shit anyway. I think when he dropped Honestly Never Mind, I put that on with Wifey and listened to like the first 4 or 5 joints, skip through the rest, so I don't need to hear the shit. And then what's the last one? It was the Not the For the Dogs. I didn't listen to some Sexy Songs for You, gang. I'm just gonna be, I didn't listen to that at all. I listened to a Reactor. He played the clips. I listened to Reactor's clips on the thing and determined that, yeah, I don't need to hear this. So I didn't even play the album. So I'm just gonna be honest. I listened to a guy reacting to it. He played a considerable amount. Like, he would let the song play. He didn't give a fuck. I don't know if I got flagged or whatever. But he was playing like the whole shit. So I could hear the whole, I think it was, who was it? Was it Shaq? It may have been Shaq. I listened to a bunch of reactors, but these guys were playing that whole shit, so I didn't even need to go click Spotify and play it. So I didn't even play some Sexy Songs for You. So I don't need to hear the Iceman. I could just let one of these guys put it on Twitter and hear the most important parts. But I'm saying, listen, the reactors that eat off this, I mean, like Bunga said, man, listen, if you gotta eat, you gotta eat. But to me, I don't need to eat that bad. I don't need to eat. I could talk about this goofy goony goo goo guy all day and get views. So I don't need to sit there and react to the album. First of all, I don't react to albums anyway. But at the end of the day, I'm saying if we go a step further and just black this dude out, it's gonna be a sad day over there in OVOville, gang. That thing coming in at number 9, number 7, number 10, 13. I'm thinking that it's gonna be a real bad episode of Tears for Fears over there, bro. So I'm gonna support Jalopy on this. I'm 100%. I stand by this. I'm on board, right? I say, listen, we gotta stop this cancer somewhere. It's getting really diabolical. This guy has no respect for what's going on in this culture, and we gotta start showing him the culture still cares about the culture. His fans don't care about nothing. I told you in the other video, they're so warped and twisted. If they drag Kenny out of his house, put him in handcuffs and hung him, they would be like, finally, about time, because he's whatever. They don't care. They have no sense of justice. They just care about this guy being number one and being acknowledged in rapping. And if we stop acknowledging him, you don't give him no power, gang. I'm out of here, man. CLBMG. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. Also, head on over to every Wednesday night. Head over to my page. We on 8 different platforms. We do the What Show. Me, TJ, and Flares. We talk about hip hop. We'll probably talk about this. Get in the chat. Let us know you in there. All right. And every Monday night we do the Underground Edge Live. We show videos from myself and others. Tap in. I'll catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end. And then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh,